higher in the crowd. Let me hear your support for your team.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the final game, potentially, for the side of Falcon. Incendio has been reigning supreme for the past 2 games in a row. Looking to replicate that once again in game number 4.
Okay, let's take a look at it again, right? Ken, does he go for a killing spree? I do believe he, yeah. Okay, it's a killing spree emblem for Ken. Again, just very standard emblems here for both of the teams, you can already see. But Yellow Flash is still opting to go for the sprint on that glue. No flicker, not even the vengeance that, you know, we usually see. So, Justin also is opting to go for that sprint.
Oh, the wombo combo.
First
Here we
blood
go,
again.
Falcon might be in trouble. And sure enough, the first blood going to Falcon. This is the 4th game in a row.
Okay, some struggle signs, fight life signs happening for the side of Falcon. That is a good kill given over to Ken, and that's the power of the Granger in the early game. But when you go towards the later part of the game, the Rosa would definitely have enough items to burst down any single target from the side of Falcon, and it's so much easier for TNZ to follow up with the Phantom Steed.
That's going to be really tough, I agree, right? Who can actually get to the Granger? It's just the Kagura that I can really think of, and the Benedetta technically with the final blow, right?
Oh, here we go. The stun comes in into the skill 1, and this is the Ken. Finding Death Sonata, and finding another kill into the jungler of Incendio. Falcon fights back in game 4.
Threading the needle. Good positioning by Ken to find that Death Sonata just in between of the members there. And you can see already they're trying to put Ken into a position where he can get the most gold here. Already taking a few hits on to the turret gold and even picking up that gold buff. So the snowball is already ready for Falcon right now. 1,000 gold lead and 2 kills onto Granger.
That's a very early game gold lead, right? And not only just that, it is also Yellow Flash doing a tremendous job in making sure that someone stays still for Ken to land that ultimate. So remember what I said, I need Falcon to have a hard CC. Well, technically speaking, Yellow Flash, that is also kind of like a hard CC.
I like what you said regarding glue, is making sure they're staying still. That's exactly what glue does, right? It fits the name, fits the character, and that's the playstyle for Falcon. I mean, they play Granger like no other team, right? Because right now, this meta is heavily assassin focused, sometimes the tank jungle, both are viable. Falcon plays Granger like just a like last season, like M3. You know, they play the Granger is still the most meta character in the game right now. Here we go. Speaking of that, Naomi coming in with the stun. Death Sonata finding a lot of damage. Rosa, beautiful dash to dodge away from the damage.
If it goes like this, you can already see it just now in the item check. Ken is already building towards the Hunter Strike very early on. If he gets that down, that's a lot of damage early for Ken, and there's no one on Incendio that can really sustain or soak in that damage. Remember, the Hunter Strike will basically add into Ken's mobility, getting more of that Rhapsody and getting the Death Sonata down easier.
Yep, and not only just that, Rosa is going for the late game route,
There
right?
you go.
Pulling
3 minutes.
pulling out the clock, but it's going to be a emblem coming out just for show for now. Zipex goes for the mystery shop. You mentioned about Hunter Strike for Ken. I'm looking at the same for TNZ as well. Hunter Strike also killing spree, but here we go.
Here we go, Phantom Steed just to get away. TNZ, can he make a Yellow Flash into an Nimblance Blast? It's not going to come back for now, but TNZ taking low. Ken is the target, but he will find a reverse kill. Allen surviving on 1 HP, not for long. Double kill to the side of Falcon.
4-0 start for Falcon, and Zipex
1v2.
On the bottom side, Zipex with the ultimate. Finding all damage, Sunshine, 1 HP. But thank you for the blessing of Moon Goddess. He will survive for now.
It will go so bad if Apex 47 wasn't there. You can start to see, this is the reason why the Costin has been talking about Zipex carry. The key answer to a carry pick, and top side is already gone for Incendio.
a key answer to a 2v1. Remember, that wasn't just the carry 1v1, because if it was, you could say goodbye to Sunshine. But with Apex 47 baiting out the ultimate 2 now, it's Falcon who have the resource advantage coming into the second turtle of the game.
Here we go, TNZ looking for the ultimate anytime, but look at the glue's position though, sneaking from behind. Quietly and softly, you know, like a glue, you know, pretty noiseless, right? Pretty quiet. And here we go, the stun comes in, TNZ will have to dash away. The Phantom Steed comes out, looking for the damage, but will have to dash away for now. And the Falcon one more time. Wait! What is the turtle? What's going on? Rusa will steal the stuff away. And now, Mega Kill goes to Granger. Falcon looking to retaliate, finding anything they can. TNZ finding the kill. He will get the kill onto Naomi and equalize the fight. But at the same time, what a beautiful steal coming from Rosa.
Hippity hoppity, you are my property. It's not only applying to TNC, it's also applying to Rosa. What a crazy steal coming up from Incendio.
Oh, that was, I don't know what, I guess that was stellar, right? Oh my goodness gracious, what a steal. Tienzi though, he is still the Lord Slayer. Rosa stole that one earlier, but rank number 1 and the highest Lord secured in M4 is Tienzi with his incredible retribution. Rosa might follow through in that stats department though.
Yeah, one Lord for Rosa, but I mean, the biggest question is, among these 14, how many are stolen?
Oh, here we go. Numenon's blast. Tienzi found himself in trouble, but a flicker this time, and Tienzi will dash away. With 1 HP, he's able to get to safety. What a beautiful mechanic, and a little bit of miscalculation from Naomi on the flicker.
Uh-oh, misplays happening left and right. That's gonna definitely impact the confidence coming in. And you can see Falcon, I think if they were able to get the turtle and a few more kills on the board just now in that turtle fight, you would actually see Ken go for more damage instead of going for the brute force breastplate in the second item. Sure, it's still really good here. It gets some more defense plus also that movement speed. But at this point with 4-0, let's see. I think he should have gone for more damage.
I feel like this is not the final fall for the side of Incendio. If you notice, Apex 47 has been babysitting Sunshine most of the time at the bottom lane. Another thing to also note is that Rosa is picking up the clock. Rosa is gonna slowly scale with the clock's destiny as time goes by. Falcon, on the other hand, their time is a little bit short. Yes, there's a Zipex at the last game, but Tienzi.
One more time, jumping in onto Naomi, who's taking very low, but here comes retaliation though. Numenon's blast will go wide for now. And now Zipex finding his way into the team fight. Damage is in. Ken looking for the Death Sonata, connecting one, but not the other two. And now Falcon looking to get away as Alien makes his entrance to the team fight. Yellow Flash on himself, isolated by the entire team. And Falcon now making a move onto the turtle.
All ultimates gone. My goodness, that was a brilliant fight with both teams disengaging. Falcon, though, will have a bit more pressure to play with around the turtle, starting it up first here. So Incendio needs to find a proper response. They need to be able to get that gap closer down towards Ken. If Ken is in that backline free hitting, it should be Falcon who wins.
Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Ken pulling the turtle away. But Alien, look at this position, and Rosa on the side. They're looking to flank the backline at any time. This is double trouble we're talking about. Speaking of double trouble, here's Tienzi coming in with the ultimate one more time. But yet, it's just a trade-off of skills. There's no casualty just yet, but Naomi's HP is worrisome.
Ultimates are coming back up online already. It's going to be Falcon as well. Oh, but here we go. They need to come into this fight.
The mask, and this is the full Falcon diving in. They find kill number 1 at Apex 47, who had nowhere to go. As Alien on the run, he will get away. But a turtle cannot, as Falcon will take this objective.
Beautiful execution by Falcon, baiting out that Phantom Steed first, looking to go for a team fight there, but it's all just a bait to bait out the resources. Ken, with no resources available from Incendio to actually dive into the back line, can get that Death Sonata easy. And that's the thing about Falcon's composition here. Ken doesn't even need to be close to the fight. All he needs to do is pop the Death Sonata from afar, and he does enough damage to zone Incendio away. If he targets it perfectly, he might even be able to assassinate some targets. And now you can see, carry, sure, Corrosion Scythe and that Golden Staff, but when you're being outranged this much and you're out-sustained by a Herod that can just constantly be in your face while not taking damage, the carry really struggles.
Not only just that, brute force breastplate already built in before the side of this Granger. Need to prioritize on those defenses that if you notice the damage starting to fall down.
One more time, Tienzi jumping in. Naomi is a target. He will be taken down first. As now Incendio fighting back with the Granger. Death Sonata connecting onto Tienzi, who's taken down to 1 shred of health. Alien jumping in, but himself alone, and he will be quickly eliminated from the map. This is a 1-1 trade so far, and Falcon will move back to their side of the jungle.
I take any EXP laner for my Roma any day. Not that, Roma's life don't matter, but your sacrifice is valiant.
Very value. 0-2-0 Alien though, in terms of gold, not too value, but in terms of pressure on the map and getting Yellow Flash to a point where he's gonna be ahead of Alien, very, very value. Now, Incendio, I think you're really starting to see that mid-game power spike for Apex 47. He's getting a lot of the healing done and sometimes even out-healing the damage coming from Falcon. So this is where Falcon really needs to allocate their damage properly. If they don't target the right targets.
Bottom side, Ken,
kill.
the 1-on-1! And Falcon take down the Supreme. Beautiful job from the Granger.
Revenge from game 2.
I feel like Falcon finally realized the way to counter the Leomord is in that Granger. Whenever the Leomord is charging towards you, he has to run in a straight line, and that's where you can land all your Rhapsody. You can land down, oh, and that's MSCA modes. You can also land down your Death Sonata as well. It's going so well for Falcon, but at the same time, Falcon is on a timer. They need to end the game very quickly, and they know it. They're taking down turrets for now, and they're taking the first Lord.
Incendio is really struggling to find, you know, a proper engage to lock down that back line because of how good Falcon's front to back really is. You can see here, TNZ gets the Retribution down, secures the purple buff. But with the Lord marching, Falcon just wanted to actually, you know, bait out the Retribution, use it to siege more turrets here. Alien's doing a very good job at actually clearing out that top lane. And Falcon, they're forced to group up with the team. That's how the composition is made for, right? What the composition was made for.
Guys, I haven't said Necklace of Durance for a long time.
One more time.
That's
not connecting. As devastation, disaster still for the side of Incendio. Falcon take the tower and kill as dessert.
Good wave manipulation. Now it's a slow push in that bottom lane. Yellow Flash jumping in.
Oh, Yellow Flash finding a split. Is it going to jump in? Not yet. The objective's pretty clear. They got a bottom high ground tower. And now it's Ken finding the poke, you know, just a little bit of naughty in the base before they move on to the second high ground tower. The first one has already gone down. Falcon is controlling this map.
I like the fact that Ken usually, when he plays as Granger, he uses the Death Sonata to just poke as well, right? Not just dealing damage, but here in this case, there's no reason to poke with the SS on the enemy team. He holds on to that to actually execute the enemy members when they get back towards Apex 47, which is brilliant.
I think the most important thing about from side Falcon, yes, that's a concealed play by Naomi, trying to look for some form of pickup right there. The mid lane turret is slowly crashing in. Yellow Flash creating a lot of space for Falcon to basically allow them to take the mid lane, but same thing. I like the itemization coming up from Justin, but Rienzi.
This is brutal. TNZ jumping in, found himself on the glue, but you know, that's not a target you really want to go to, and TNZ was like, ew, this is too ugly. He walked away. So
I like that, right? He just looks at glue, nah, you're ugly. I'm gonna run back on my horse to get away as fast as possible, man. But this composition for Falcon, it's built to siege. You can see so much zoning, so much range. Incendio, how do they even look for a fight here? The poke comes in.
The Death Sonata comes out, just a little bit of damage. Alien found himself isolated, have to dash away for the last remaining tower. Will be taking out Falcon, looking to end the game and take us to game 5. Here we go, a little bit more poke. All right, they back away.
I feel like Falcon is not respecting the damage coming out from Rosa. Usually in my ranked games, I don't know. I don't know where to compare my ranked games and M4, but usually when you see a Kagura Umbrella, you stay the hell away from it. But Falcon, they ignore it. They know the Rosa doesn't really have that much damage as of now, and they're taking advantage of that.
Exactly, I'll tell you why. It's just no damage, because if you look at the itemization from Falcon, there's not even a lot of magical defense, right? There's just one Athena there for Naomi, but if you look at the Kakura, just no damage. Genius Wand and the Clock of Destiny is all he has.
Yeah, no damage gaming is not the word I want to describe Team Falcon. They're packed with damage. Alien will have to get away, but Yellow Flash in the front, split. Can't quite find the target just yet. And now they will move away, but remember, the Enhanced Lord is already born onto the Land of Dawn. It's Falcon making the move.
Lots of ultimates already being expanded by both of these two teams. Falcon does have the Lord advantage for now. This is going to be how Apex with Zipix standing down.
Oh, here we go. Zipix, the only people away. They find Leo. They have the Super Sense. No, Leo is trying to steal the Lord away. Remember, this guy is the #1 Lord slaying on the map. You gotta respect the number, because that doesn't lie. Here we go, though. Monster kill goes on Ken. Falcon is unstoppable, and now they're gonna take on the Lord to solidify the control over this game. And speaking of that, in the mid lane is Alien being TNZ being taken down.
10,000 gold lead, and it just seems like we are gonna get that final game in the series. Now Sunshine zoned away. Oh no, he's out of the base.
Oh, Sunshine.
Wrong way. That's not where you should go home.
Oh, here comes Numerous Blast connecting onto one. The Death Sonata will find the kill as Falcon claim the base. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game 5.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the fans asked for it. We're going to go into game number 5. It is Incendio pulling out the Ube strat, which Falcon extremely knows how to handle. And surprisingly, they're allowing Falcon to just take it away.
What an incredible draft from FALCON Esports in game number 4. We saw an incredible draft from Incendio in game number 3, and you could see the level of progression, how much both teams improved.